Huge update. Let's pretend that I didn't go missing for 2 years. I've been grinding, man. I've been grinding. My business, Goodwin's Garage, custom paints, doing real well. Got in our new shop right here and it's going pretty well. Big paint booth, I'll show you that in a sec. The Skyline does not work anymore, it's blown up. But I did get a new truck. It is a 1966 C10 and it's bagged and it is sick as shit. So I bought this from my buddy Gio probably 2 years ago, and I did a couple things since then. My dad built this entire bed by himself. It is crazy. It lifts up, it's all braced around the edges, it's sealed off, put the tubs in, the air management is all sealed off, the batteries are sealed off. It is dirty, but all the important electronics are sealed, and that's the most important part. I put some sick ass clear tails on. They look way better than the red lights. You can't even see because I'm tugging this bitch so hard, but I got some sick ass wheels. So you'll see in the front. Some nice little 15s there, they look sick as shit. There is a fan there that is so fucking annoying. I'm gonna have to fucking stick something in there because that shit is fucking annoying. The only other thing, my mom reupholstered this whole seat by herself. Everything that was in here before was in here before. I got some Moon Eyes dice right there, Moon Eyes license plate right there, black and yellow theme, and then all the old Rusty. I love it. This thing is sick. Front doesn't sit, the front actually sits on the subframe. For it to get the bumper on the ground, it's pretty expensive to do, but that will come one day. Under the hood, we got a nice little small block. That does have, it sounds like it has a lifter tick. Holy fuck, that sound is so annoying. Anyways, it sounds like it's got a lifter tick. I'll dive into that at some point, but the reason why it's in the shop right now is it leaks fluid like a mother. The transmission leaks so bad that if I were to drive it on a daily basis, I have to refill it with transmission fluid like every other week or something like that. I have cardboard under here right now. I don't even want to know what that looks like. So the main thing I want to do today is pull that transmission out and send that off to get resealed so that way I can actually drive this thing. See, I literally can't even back it up right now because it doesn't have enough transmission fluid in it. It's been sitting here for, I think like 1 week. I'm gonna have to push this, I don't know, maybe I'll just fill it, fuck, now I gotta dude, this is fresh cardboard. The fluid's already drained for me, I suppose, so I'm not gonna fill it back up, I'm just gonna push it around a little bit. I have to clear out some of this stuff. These are custom chairs that my dad made for the shop. So they're obviously not put together right now, but they got my logo on it. There's like a little footstool, there's the cushions right there. I'm gonna move this shit out the way though so I can put the truck right here. I just got the truck jacked up, finally. That actually took quite a while. Even though it's on bags and it airs up, the rear only airs up like fucking 4 or 5 inches. And then all the frame rails are so high, there's not really any good place to jack it up from. Yeah, I'm just gonna start unplugging stuff and like take the drive shaft out and stuff, and hopefully I can make some progress today, but that took a fucking long time. So now I'm losing oh wait, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I'm losing daylight because I have my own shop with lights. Let's go. So I just had to run to Home Depot and pick up a little headlamp, and I picked up a regular flashlight too, because I realized even though I got lights up here, I can't see shit under there. So this is gonna end up being a multi-day process because I decided to not get to the shop here until like 3:30 today, and this should have taken forever. But I'm gonna start. I think I got about an hour before I'm gonna go meet the fam for dinner. I'm gonna start pulling stuff apart. Maybe I can get the drive shaft. Oh fuck, there was one thing I had to do. I need to increase the gear diff in the back, the ratio, because I'm cruising too high on the highway. It's about 3,500 RPMs at like 65 miles an hour, and it's not good. So I want to change that diff, and I don't know what's in it. I'm just gonna spin the wheel one time and see how many times the drive shaft turns. It'll give me like an estimate of what it is, and then I'll just get a longer ratio, so that way I can cruise at a not fucking 3,500 RPMs. The goal is to drive this thing to the shop every day, once I'm actually working out of here, and it's a 25-minute drive on the highway, all highway, so this thing's gotta cruise a little bit better. So if y'all didn't know, you could literally turn the wheel. I'll put, here, we'll start like from right here. We'll turn the wheel one whole way, and while the wheel turns, you can watch the drive shaft, and you count how many times that actually turns. And then if, let's say, for one rotation of the wheel, you get like 3.5 turns out of your drive shaft, you have like a 3.5 diff or something in that area. So I literally just did it, took 2 seconds. It went around 3 full times and another like 3/4 of a turn. So somewhere in the 3.7, 3.8 range. So I guess I would want, fuck, I can't think straight right now. I think I want like a 3 or 2, I don't know. Whatever, I'll figure that shit out later, but 3.7-ish, or 3.75, 3 3/4 is what it is. From there, I can figure out something that would work better. All right, I'm gonna fucking hop under there and start pulling shit out and see how far I can get in about an hour. All right, I'm about wrapping up for today. I've got everything disconnected, drive shafts out, fucking oil ever. I know I've said it a million times, but damn, bro. I think maybe the rear main is out on this thing too. I got converter bolts out. The only thing that's left is 2 coolant lines, which I think I didn't realize I had to drain the entire coolant reservoir. So I'll bring a bucket tomorrow or something. I'll wrap it up tonight. I'm gonna go get some food with the fam, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, day 2 back at the shop. I bring Pops with me to help me take this trans out. It's pretty big. So doing a little bit of research last night and talking to my buddy. So there's 2 little trans lines that go right there and back there, go to the radiator, and apparently the radiator's split. So that should only be trans fluid and not coolant. So I don't have to drain the reservoir. So I'm just gonna pull those lines and hopefully it doesn't make a giant mess. All right, transmission's out. It's in the back of the car. I'll drop that off tomorrow to get resealed and then put it in when it comes back. Converter looks good. I don't know if it's any special converter. I don't think so. I think it's just a regular converter. Fucking heavy with the fluid in it though, I'll tell you that right now. See, all the bell housing bolts were ARP studs, which is weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Up there, all the studs that hold the flywheel or flex plate or whatever are also ARP, which is, that's not that weird. All right, we're about to head back to the shop. I already got my transmission back. This guy did my transmission in literally the same day. It was pretty crazy. Full rebuild, by the way. He sourced, my front pump in my transmission was destroyed, so he sourced out a new front half of that front pump for me, and then all the metal, there's metal on metal in there and all this crazy stuff. Fully rebuilt the whole transmission. It actually hooked me up with a couple things I'll explain to you when I can actually show you the transmission. I don't have the transmission here with me. So now I got a couple parts here. I got some new dowel pins. He like made sure, he's like, get dowel pins, don't try to do this and, you know, try to pull the transmission together with the screws. So whatever, dowel pins cheap. And I got a new kickback cable. I'll show you when we get to the shop again, but the kickback cable that I have over there, the little piece on the bottom broke off. It's a mess. So I just bought a new one of those. It's like 50 bucks. Yeah, we'll head over to the shop right now and I'll show you what's going on with the trans and we'll see if we can get that thing in there. So here's the trans, everything looking real good. This is the kickback cable that's broken. See up here, this thing is coming out no bueno, not very good. So I got my new one here, and then I got my dowel pins that I was just checking to see if they fit, and they fit really nicely. So I'm gonna put this new kickback cable in right now, and then I got some 6-ton jack stands to get this thing up in the air a little bit higher. Hopefully we could just roll this right under there, it'd be super easy. All right, we just got the trans under there with this trans jack. It's this thing with the trans on it is super high off the ground, so I went to Harbor Freight and bought some 6-ton jack stands, and they're massive, and it was totally worth it. So now we got this under. It's gonna make it super easy. You don't have to worry about carrying this heavy ass transmission while it's under the truck. All right, we're back at the shop. Last week, Pops and I came up here and threw the transmission in. It was super easy, actually, because I had this thing, and literally just put the transmission on there, jack it up into place and slide it in. It's super easy. Fill this bitch up with transmission fluid, let it run for a little bit, see if we got leaks. Hopefully not, because I paid a lot of money to get this thing to not leak. And then that's it. I think we're back on the road. All right, this is like day 5 back here. I haven't been able to film anything or get anything done. It just work's been so fucking busy. The truck's done. I got the transmission in, I took it around, it drives really nice. When I was starting it up, I noticed, or actually I didn't notice, Chucky noticed that the spark plug wires were burning through on the headers and touching. So I grabbed a set of fresh wires here and these little heat shield things. So hopefully we don't burn no more wires. I also rode the bike here today. She's looking good. I resurrected her from the dead, but I'll tell you what, No windscreen on the highway sucks balls. So here's one of the burnt wires. It's actually touching the wire. And this is just some jerry-rig shit for right now that will be fixed today. But I don't know, they're not made for this holder's like not made for the headers, I guess. It gets so close. See, there's another one right there. So we're gonna get that all fixed up right now, new wires in. I'll see if I can reuse this holder, but actually if I have those little sleeves on, it shouldn't be an issue, so maybe I can reuse it. All right, I know this is stupid and it's easy to do wires. This is a stupid, easy job, but I will fuck this up. So I'm gonna go one by one and pull the wires off and measure which one's right and then put it back, because I will fuck this up if I don't do it this way. Look at this cool thing I just found. It's loose. Both of these are loose. Nice, man. A little bit hard to see here, but we're about halfway done. I got these 4 all done. And I tightened up those exhaust bolts. I'm also missing one all the way back there, but we'll let that one ride for right now. Now I'm gonna move over to this side. Place your bets now. Are there any loose exhaust bolts on this side? Who knows? Find out in about 20 seconds your time. Well, if you guessed that they'd be loose, you're right. 3 of them are loose. Look at that one back there. That one's got a whole ass gap. All right, I got all the wires installed. I ended up reusing a couple of the ones that were on there. They're good wires still, just 2 of them were burned through. And I tightened up all the exhaust bolts. So maybe, I was thinking maybe that's what that clicking was. We'll see you after I start it up right now. All right, let's see if she'll crank. Oh yeah, baby. Sounds good. Oh yeah, baby. All right, we'll cut it. Yeah, this bad girl's about ready to drive. It still leaks oil from the pretty much entire motor. I think the rear main seal's bad, and it's got like some sort of PCV issue or something's pumping oil out of everywhere. But that is a problem for another day. But the motor doesn't leak that bad. The transmission was the issue. So I can just drive this how it is right now. I don't have anybody here with me to take rollers, but this thing looks fucking sick driving. So I'll try maybe next video to get some rollers, and maybe I'll update you guys on the Skyline. We'll see what's up. For now, that's gonna be it. New shop. Hopefully we'll be in here within the next month or so, actually working. Maybe I can paint the top of this thing. I think that'd be cool to paint the top half of it. But we'll see where life takes us, you know? We're just out here having a good time. Who knows, maybe I'll make another video soon. Maybe I won't make another video for 2 more years. We'll just have to find out.
Why they wanna be me, it's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.